Previously on Magnus Tsunami Gaming. After Tiny gets attacked by flies in the trash gown, she squashes them flat. Then Donkey Kong finally defeats the King K. Rool cutout, and the Kremlings are completely confused and run away. What will happen to the Kongs today? Tune in to find out. So, welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong 64. Today is part 42. 42 episodes of Donkey Kong 64 and we're still going strong. And Donkey Kong exiting out of Creepy Castle. You guys know what's coming up next, don't you? We're going to go visit our good friend Clumsy, or K-Lumsy. I dare say it's a pun on the word clumsy, because K.Lumsy, clumsy. It's too obvious, but a very clever play on words. Donkey Kong unlocks the 7th key. K-Lumsy jumps up and down in joy and dances his merry jig. Now, we're only one key away from freeing him. Who wouldn't be happy about that? So, if you guys watched the last episode, this almost opened, and now it actually is opened. So, I wonder where that leads to. We don't know yet. But Donkey Kong decides to have a bit of a look around. We've got one more padlock to get rid of before we can free Clumsy from his cage. I bet that last lock is going to be agonizing. I have a feeling about that. I don't know why. I just do. So, fast forward time! I hope you guys are happy to be back. Now, we'll let you know, since my computer upgrade, I can actually fast forward that at 800 times speed, or according to Davinci Resolve, I can fast forward that at 800 times speed with retime controls. So, I hope you guys enjoy that, because it was a lot of fun doing that, and watching Donkey Kong run so fast is hilarious. Anyway, we enter the Bish Bash Brawl with Chunky Kong. I like these things. We get to let out some pent-up frustration, and Chunky is defeating the Kremlings with relative ease here. He's not really having a hard time at all. Nice and easy. Whoop. Powering up. Haha, nice. Okay. We've got 36 seconds to go, and Chunky doesn't seem to be having a hard time. Gets hit by the Kasplat's wave. Chunky furiously letting out some left and right punches, while the crowd absolutely booing him. Well, of course, the crowd is made out of Kremlings. Why wouldn't they boo him? And Chunky lets out a shockwave just before the Kasplat can. Chunky definitely timed that well. Nicely done. 4 seconds left. Can Chunky manage to win? As he lets out a massive burp, he claims the crown. Nicely done there, Chunky. Nicely done. And that's another one of those crowns complete. We swap back to Donkey Kong. And Donkey Kong tries to enter Snide's HQ first, but fails. And he talks to Snide. We still got a few blueprints missing. A lot of blueprints missing. Well, I wouldn't say a lot. I'd say maybe about 3/4. We're almost... I'd say what? Donkey Kong probably has 1 and the rest of the Kongs have 2. And Diddy Kong is now jumping into his bonus barrel. I failed this one, so enjoy the speed up. Honestly, the game should have given me that one. If you guys were watching, I actually matched all 4 symbols at the end, but the game didn't give it to me, and I just thought that was really rude. Now what are we going to do?
A few moments later.
So, I was mucking around a lot, and I've decided a new plan. First, I'm going to collect all banana fairies. Second, I'm going to attempt any missed bananas. Third, I'm going to try and collect all of the blueprints. Fourth, the Nintendo coin. Fifth, the railway coin. And last but not least, we go to Hideout Helm. Now, I will let you guys in on a bit of a secret. They may not be strictly in that order, but I'm going to try and keep it in that order as best as possible. And that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm starting the Collectathon. And I noticed I had missed quite a number of banana fairies. And just because I'm going over a lot of content I've already gone over before, there's going to be a lot of massive speed ups. So I want to apologize for that, but I hope you enjoy it because it does provide some hilarious content. Well, there are some things we missed, like this mound that Lanky just unearths. Getting the 5-colored coin, Lanky jumps into his space, and I can't believe I completely forgot about the banana fairy here. I swear we had gotten it. I must have not. Oh well. No time like now to get it though, huh? Well, Lanky trying to get the fairy. Nice. The fairy sprinkles her special stuff on us. Insert random randy joke here. And he exits the level. Nice and easy, right? That's just the first fairy. We didn't collect any of the fairies in Jungle Japes at all. I don't know why. And that's where the second fairy is. So if you're on a fairy hunt, I'm showing you where they are in Jungle Japes. I probably should have done this when I was playing Jungle Japes, but I didn't have the camera at that stage, I don't think. I mean, I did get the camera, so I don't know why I didn't come back here and grab them later. Before I moved on to Angry Aztec. Come on, Lanky, how hard is it to take a photo of a slow-moving fairy? There you go. Many tries later. And the fairy sprinkles her special stuff on us, bringing our total of crystal coconuts to 32. Lanky, you know, we can just exit the stage. I probably should have done that. Now, where to next? So that was Jungle Japes. Where to now? I still gotta say, watching the Kongs move at, like, ×8 speed. So it's 800%, but, like, different video editors have different ways of expressing it. Honestly, still will say, watching it this fast is friggin' hilarious. I mean, have a look at this. Look at her go. Look at Tiny go. It's freaking hilarious. Tiny ponytail twirling into her dungeon. I did actually completely miss this one. We did have the camera at this stage, and I don't know why I just went straight past this. Silly me. I should have stopped to collect all the fairies. I don't know why I didn't. It just means more arduous tasks for me later. Nailing the zinger nicely there, Tiny. I can hear the fairy laughing at us maniacally. I mean, the fairy sounds innocent, but that laugh tells me otherwise. Hear her. I mean, listen to that. It's like, honestly, if you put that laugh on, it's like it's mocking you. It's like saying, "Hee, you won't catch me. Ha, you won't catch me." It's like, okay, I'll get you, fairy. I mean, I know they're supposed to be joyful and playful, but honestly, they just sound mocking. Tiny capturing the tiny fairy as the camera zooms out into weird proportions. Every time Tiny is in this ability... Whoa, what happened there? The game just freaks out. As you guys could just see, the game completely freaked out then. Exiting Angry Aztec, we go to the next level. Where are we up to now? Where now are we going to? Tiny. Doing quick check. Frantic Factory. Why are we coming here? Donkey Kong, do you care to explain why we're coming here? Although, I gotta say, watching Donkey Kong run this fast is hilarious. Watch it. It's friggin' hilarious. I've never seen something more funny in my life. Although I could have easily gotten to it if I'd just taken... Oh, you guys will see it in a moment. This route. Now, I will say this. I spent an hour. I spent one whole hour trying to beat this game again. I could consistently get to level 3 and then I kept dying. I got so fed up with it, I decided to leave it till later. But, oh, man, like, this is ridiculous. This is, you have to play this game again to get the Nintendo coin. And I'm not going to go through the many deaths that I did to, you know, try and get there. So, I'm just going to go one playthrough. And the issue is with the Nintendo 64 analog stick, sometimes when you press up, it just doesn't register. Like, I went to press A, and nothing happened. I'm like, hello? Hello? And this game, like, literally almost had me tearing my hair out. So, in the end, I skipped this. Yes, I have to actually come back to this later, but to save on time and footage and my sanity, I'm leaving that till the very end. So that's what I meant about the list changing. I did put them at the end of the list and going to Hideout Helm. So I went to Hideout Helm first. Then I came back to that. So I do apologize that I didn't keep strictly to the list. And we collect one of Chunky's blueprints. I'm surprised we haven't done this one yet. It's right in the main lobby. Nice and easy for Chunky to get. And we didn't get it. Like, it was staring at us in the face the whole time. And this same banana right here. We could have collected this one ages ago. But we didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I skipped it. I didn't do anything. Yeah, Chunky? Nope. Okay, back to Tiny, because we need Tiny. Come on. Whoops. Yeah, try to watch out for those. They generally give you helpful tips about some things in the stages. But honestly, if you're good at the game, you won't need them. Tiny transforming to her miniature self. We go to that grate that Chunky opened up for her earlier. And what's inside? Danger, treasure. Nope, a banana. Just as good. Very good. Oh, a lot of the bananas like massive compared to Tiny, bringing our total to 158 bananas. So that's more bananas than well, yeah, I guess so. Now we're going to collect the fairies in Gloomy Galleon because, well, we missed one. And I believe it was Tiny's one. I can't remember where it was, so we'll check both places. I do remember it's in a sunken ship somewhere. Here? No. Guess not. Not there. Might be in the other bit. Because there's two places where Tiny can enter. And if it's not here, where else could it possibly be? Maybe this one? Quite possibly this one. Alright. You guys know. You know it's this one because I slowed down the footage. This fairy is a pain in the bum to get. Like, not only that, but look at this. The fish doesn't show up. There it goes. Like, it took ages for me to be able to find the right direction. And there's the fairy tormenting us, laughing at us from a distance. I can hear it. There it is. See, there's a key, but you can't enter there, so you have to actually take the photo of the fairy outside. And I did try, but I didn't want to waste too much time trying to take the fairy earlier. But I decided... Look at that. We got it first shot. One of the more difficult ones. Why couldn't I do this before? Seriously. Alright, so we exit the level. And where do we go next? Tiny. Tiny exiting out. Now where are we going? Where do we go next? Okay. Aha! So this is how you officially get up to the top of Hideout Helm. And there's a fairy here. Wrong ability, Tiny. There you go. What a miserable weather. Lightning and rain. I mean, wouldn't the camera be absolutely drenched by now? You wouldn't even be able to take a decent photo with that. Come on, Tiny. That fairy is slippery. Damn. You know, you need to have the green smiley face, Tiny. Come on. Ooh, it flickered then for a second. That lens flare is kind of cool, though. I like that they did that in Donkey Kong 64. There you go. Nice. There you go. And the fairy sprinkles her stuff on Tiny. Wrong ability again, Tiny. You'd think she would have gotten it by now. Tiny whips out her saxophone and slams her tune. Squawk, look at this, Tiny. It's one of Cranky's special barrels. Bark! And a fairy as well. I can't believe it. How many friggin' fairies did I miss? So, getting the third banana, bringing our total to 159. And there's a barrel somewhere for Chunky, so we're going to have a look at that. What are you doing, Tiny? So, if you ever get stuck on how to get to Hideout Helm, this is where Hideout Helm is. It's in here. And Tiny enters into Hideout Helm. Fireballs and Chunky Face. There's a Kasplat dude for Donkey Kong. I dare say that's where his final blueprint is as Tiny activates the #1 teleport pad. And there's some homing ammunition here. And a tag barrel. Okay, we swap to Chunky. Fireballs and Kasplat. Chunky activates his ability. And there are ropes to take us to the level, as well as ropes to be able to get to the other side. Come on, Chunky. Chunky! He's trying. It makes it really difficult when you can't see through him. I mean, when you can actually see through him. But here's the thing. He's invisible, but you can still see his clothes. I'm surprised they didn't make his clothes invisible as well, but you have to be able to see where you are, don't you? Right? There we go. So Chunky slowly making his way through the ropes, avoiding the fireballs. Come on, I haven't got all day. Show me the bananas and I'm out of here. He wants 100. We have 159, so we have more than enough. Chunky activating the #1 teleport pad. He teleports back to the entrance. Well, that should make life a little bit easier. And Chunky jumps into the tag barrel. And we swap to Donkey Kong. What's Donkey Kong going to do now? I dare say that he's going to activate that switch all the way over there. And that's where this sniper mode has really come in handy. Nicely done. Aha! A bridge made out of metal has now formed for Donkey Kong to be able to get over to his Kasplat. Oh, he's punching Donkey Kong into the lava, but due to invincibility, Donkey Kong staves off the attack. And Donkey Kong finishing him off beautifully, might I add. And then falls into the lava. Just exactly what we were trying to avoid. Never mind. Oh dear. More fast forwards. Back to Creepy Castle. Okay, what are we doing in Creepy Castle? Well, the Creepy Castle lobby, might I add. Nice. Now those guys are so easy to defeat. Once you know how to defeat them, they're easy sauce. Honestly, they really are. Well, we're not worried. We've got heaps of crystal coconuts now. Although, I swear our health should be a little bit higher. Oh, that's right. It's going to always home into this Kasplat guy because he's still there. Donkey Kong. It might be better to defeat him first. Otherwise, your ammunition is just going to continue to home in on him. The Donkey Kong rips out his bongo, blasting his tune, killing both the Kasplat guy and the Kosher, opening up the grate, revealing the blueprint area. Where's the tag barrel? You guys... Oh, there it is. I was going to say, have you guys seen it? Oh, they put the tag barrel right at the very beginning, don't they? So, swapping to Diddy Kong. And this bit's nice and easy. All we have to do is wait for the Kasplat to respawn. And if he respawns at a reasonable rate, we should be able to get this without too much trouble. Nicely done. And Diddy Kong KOing the Kasplat. I swear that blueprint almost went into the wall. That would have been really bad if that had happened. I don't know why I get a certain satisfaction from defeating those guys. Okay, so we swap to Chunky. What are we doing here with Chunky? As that round and round and round the Kongs go, where will they stop? Nobody knows. Wasting crystal coconuts like they're going out of fashion. Ah, I see. Destroying the boulder that was on top of the pad, revealing a lanky pad. But I don't know why we keep collecting melons. It's not like we really need them. Honestly, we don't. Let's see. Ah, okay. We swap to Lanky because that's his pad. And let's see what this does, shall we? What secrets lie here for Lanky? I'm going to guess, considering that like almost every other thing has been a minigame, this is going to be another minigame. The Lanky lazily lofting up to the top. Ooh, and there's a DK mound here. Lanky powers up his crystal coconut ability, does a breakdance to smash that mound and jumps into his bonus stage.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Searchlight Seek. Ah, not another one of those. Yeah. The key here, if you can read their patterns, is to try shoot ahead of them. Spend too much time and, well, obviously you won't be able to get it. So you gotta try guess where they're going. Like that. So try, but the controls aren't exactly the easiest. Nice. Will we make it? Way off. Nice! Nailing him. There it is. Get him. I thought that was going to get him for sure then. Nice! Nice! We've got 4 left. Can Lanky make it? No! Nope. Bad luck. Never mind. I'm not going to give these too many tries, because honestly, I've got enough bananas. I'm not going for a full 101% clear. And what happened there? We just fell through the stage. Literally fell through it. Really don't know what happened there, but are we done here? Is there anything that we need to collect? Ah, the boulder respawns. That's kind of rude. Oh, yes, we're missing Lanky's blueprint, so let's go get that. Back to Creepy Castle. We just left Creepy Castle, and I didn't think we were coming back to it, but never mind. Fast forward time! Oh, this one's like the most hilarious one of them all so far. There we go. After all that mucking around just to get Lanky's blueprint. That was really, really easy. Almost too easy if it wasn't for all the mucking around.
Okay.
We save. And... no? We do a quick check. Ah, we haven't got Tiny's blueprint yet. Okay. We have Chunkies, and we have Donkeys, and we have Diddies. We've got Lankies, but we don't have... okay, we've got all the fairies. We're missing a few. So basically, I'm just showing you guys which ones I'm missing. So we've got one from Crystal Caves that we're missing, one fairy. All from Fungi Forest. At least it gives me an idea of what we need to do, so...
Okay.
off we go to see what we need to collect next.
Magnus Tsunami.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.